Hello everybody, Andrew here with Lucid Dream Infinity. I wanted to do a video today about a very important aspect of lucid dreaming called the expectation effect. Now, first of all, I like to begin most of my videos with a quick explanation of what lucid dreaming is. So a lucid dream is when you are asleep and you are having a dream, and you look around and realize that, aha, I'm asleep and I'm in a dream right now. So lucid dreaming could best be described as an awareness that one is dreaming while a dream is occurring. Okay, so that's what lucid dreaming is. Okay, so the expectation effect is one of the most important principles about lucid dreaming to understand. It's crucial to have a solid grasp of what the expectation effect is in order to shape your lucid dream so that we can have the types of experiences that we want to have. So the expectation effect is very, very important. So the expectation effect refers to this phenomenon in lucid dreams in which our experiences in them, our experiences in lucid dreams, are greatly shaped by what we, the lucid dreamer, expect to happen in them. So a simple example of this would be, let's say that I'm lucid in a dream and I'm a really experienced lucid dreamer. I kind of understand how the lucid dream state works and I want to fly. And so it's really easy for me to do that. I just sort of, jump into the sky and expect that I'm going to be able to fly, and I'm very confident and I feel very strong, and I soar and blast off into the sky. So contrast that with another example of somebody who is a novice lucid dreamer, has maybe only been lucid a few times, and this person attempts to fly in the lucid dream and they can't even get off of the ground, right? So this is connected with their own sorts of expectations as well as their own sense of confidence in the lucid dream. The expectation effect is very closely related to our sense of confidence when we're lucid in a dream. And so the idea here is that the things that we're able to do, the experiences that we're able to have, the adventures and things that we're able to carry out are all directly tied to this feeling of what we expect to happen. So let's look at another example. Let's say that I want to play my guitar in a lucid dream, right? So I become lucid in the dream state, and in order to find my guitar, I use the expectation effect, and I say to myself, okay, my guitar is going to be around the next corner that I see in this dream, or it's going to be on the other side of the next wall or the next doorway. I'm going to open the next door I see, and inside is going to be my guitar, right? So that sort of use of expectation is a very crucial element in creating the experiences that we want to have and in shaping our lucid dreams so that we can get from the dream what we desire and sort of have these experiences that we want to have. And so this is really closely connected with our own sense of confidence in the lucid dream state, right? It's one thing to be lucid in a dream, and it's another thing to really kind of understand the implications of what that means. And so having a sense of confidence and sort of ownership of the dream, not exclusive ownership, of course, because lucid dreaming is sort of a co-creation between ourselves and this sort of conscious unconscious, as Robert Wagner says. But there does need to be a sense of sort of empowerment and confidence, and in that sense, ownership of the lucid dream. And that sort of confidence is what enables using the expectation effect to be so effective, right? So again, just as another example, let's say that I want to shoot a bolt of lightning out of my hand, right? And I'm really confident and I have the expectation that that's going to happen when I make this motion with my hand. And so sure enough, in the lucid dream I do this and a bolt of lightning comes out. But let's say that I lack that confidence and I'm kind of wishy-washy and I have a lot of doubt. Doubt is a very, very powerfully negative thing in lucid dreams, right? So I have just a little bit of doubt and I try to throw it and just nothing happens. I have no power there at all, right? That sort of thing is very strong in the lucid dream state. And it can be sort of a big detriment. Even when you're flying, right? Let's say that you manage to get airborne and you're flying through your dream and all of a sudden you just have the little teeny weeny smallest amount of doubt, and sure enough, down you come, right? So doubt can be a very kind of annoying hindrance to having the experiences that we want to have in our lucid dreams. And so this applies to any sort of lucid dream experience that you can think of. If you doubt your own abilities in the lucid dream, you're going to be your powers to shape the lucid dream are going to become totally impotent. And so that's that can be a really frustrating thing. So one concept or one idea that I come back to over time and again is this very powerful statement from the Matrix when Morpheus says, "Don't think you can, know you can," and that has a beautiful application to lucid dreaming in terms of the expectation effect and confidence. So that's sort of one thought or one thing to remember when you're using the expectation effect and sort of learning how to be a confident lucid dreamer and using the expectation effect to help shape your dream the way that you want to. Remember that quote, "Don't think you can, know you can." I actually put that right here at the beginning of my dream journal. Yeah, don't think you can, know you can. That's a great statement for lucid dreamers. So just remember that. Use the expectation effect. Use confidence. Be confident in your dreams and sort of summon your confidence through remembering these ideas. Don't think you can, know you can. And also I've talked a lot as well about using bodily gestures in lucid dreams to shape lucid dreams and to get what we want from dreams. And you can combine bodily gestures with the expectation effect and get some really cool results to have the sort of things that you want to, right? So one example that I've given in the past is using bodily gestures to initiate flight in a lucid dream, right? I've talked about sort of using this gesture here, right, where you lift your hand up like this, and sure enough you can start to fly, right? So you start out like this and then initiate your flight by moving your hand, and sure enough up you go off of the ground, right? So you might consider trying syncing your bodily motions with your expectations, and by that I mean, okay, so when I flick my wrist I'm going to start flying, right? So combine the two, right? Sync them up together. Integrate your bodily motions with your expectations so that you do this and then sure enough, up you go. And so over time, if you use the same bodily motions to achieve the same sorts of experiences, that can be a very useful thing, because then your brain, your unconscious lucid cognition sort of develops this association of certain bodily gestures with specific types of experiences. So for example, if you have one type of bodily gesture that you like to use for initiating flight, use that same gesture over and over again so that it becomes sort of ingrained and habitual, and then that way the expectation and the bodily gesture are sort of synchronized together, and so you sort of develop the habit that way, and it becomes easier and easier to do certain things. So that's one point I wanted to cover. Also, with the expectation effect, it can be really useful to utilize corners and doorways. So I gave the example earlier of wanting to play my guitar in a lucid dream. So I expect that my guitar is going to be around a corner, and sure enough, there's my guitar, right? So you can use that expectation strategy for manifesting just about anything, right? So let's say that you wanted to try reading a book in your lucid dream, right? But you become lucid and there's not a book anywhere. So you could say to yourself, oh, okay, so I'm going to start walking, and the next corner that I come to, after I walk around that corner, I'm going to find the book that I'm looking for. And sure enough, there it is, right? You walk around that corner and there's your book. It's sitting there waiting for you. Or if you're a musician and you want to play your instrument, right? Your guitar or whatever, right? Use that. Say, oh, okay, I can't find my guitar right now, but there's a doorway right there. I'm going to open that door, and on the other side, my guitar is going to be waiting for me, right? So there are these sort of strategic kind of ways of using the narrative of what's happening in the dream to sort of manifest the experiences or the items that we're looking for, so that we can have the experiences that we want in our lucid dreams. So there are ways to manipulate the dream world, right? There are things that we can do, there are strategies and plans that we can put in place to structure our dreams in ways so that they become more fulfilling and enable us to develop greater confidence, and using the expectation towards that end is going to yield some very incredible and really positive and wonderful sorts of lucid dreams. So that's it for this video. There's lots of stuff on the expectation effect on the internet. Robert Wagner talks a lot about this in his book Lucid Dreaming: Gateway to the Inner Self. So this is a very important principle, and it's tied very closely to your sense of confidence within the lucid dream. So that's one very crucial point, that if you're serious about lucid dreaming and bringing it up to the next level, you got to master the expectation effect. Alright, that's it for this video. I'm out. I'll see you guys later.